A very good morning, dear class 7, and welcome in our social science class. This is Shashi, your social science teacher. So, today we are going to learn about the teachings of Islam, as in block 3, Islam and its impact. So, first we will quickly revise our previous section, Advent of Islam. In that section, we have learned about the socio-political condition of the pre-Islamic Arabia in the Middle East before the rise of Islam. And also we have learned about the life of Muhammad, about his childhood, his first revelation and advent of Islam. Okay? So now give me answer of this easy question. Where was Muhammad born? If you have learned the previous section, you know this answer, and I hope all of you know this answer. Where was Muhammad born? Now, why do you think so many Muslims go to Mecca? So you got the answer. Where was Muhammad born? Yes, Muhammad was born in Mecca. So why do you think so many Muslims go to Mecca? Many Muslims go to Mecca on a pilgrimage to pray because it is advised in the Islamic teachings. Our aim of today's learning is to know about the teachings and practices of Islam. So sit with all the resources, your workbook, notebook, content book and stationery. We will start our learning with keywords. First word is pilgrimage, a religious journey. A journey, especially a long one, made to some sacred place as an act of religious devotion. The next word is community worship, which means to pray with others in a common place. Then kutub, it means books, and kutub is the plural of kitab. And after that, charity, which means act of kindness towards needy and poor. An organization that collects money to help people who are sick, poor or needy. So today we will learn about the teachings and practices of Islam. Now, first you read this question. Identify at least one action from each that you think forms part of the religious practices of Islam. Off is written 2 times, so ignore it. So, first you read this copy. Pause the video, read it, then give me answer of that question. These are 5 quotes from the Quran. So, identify at least one action from each quote that you think forms part of the religious practices of Islam. If you don't know the answer, you read the subsection 5 Pillars of Islam from the content book in page 21. Read 5 Pillars of Islam. Then match your answers to the practices of Islam. What you are thinking. These 5 pillars of Islam written in your content book. Now come back to that copy. A. What is written there? Establish regular prayers at the sun's decline till the darkness of the night and for the prayer and recitation in the morning. And this practice denotes to the Salah, which means prayer. Second one is, there is no God but He. That is the witness of God, His angels and those endowed with knowledge, standing firm in justice. There is no God but He, the powerful, the wise. And this quote denotes to Shahada. Shahada means declaration of faith to worship one God. Then C, and complete the Hajj or Umrah in the service of God. One should at least undertake the pilgrimage of Makkah once in their lifetime. And this denotes to Hajj. Then D, those who believe, who do deeds of righteousness and establish regular prayers and regular charity, will have their reward with their Lord. On them shall be no fear, nor shall they grieve. So this denotes to zakah, and it means alms given or involves acts of charity. Then E, Ramadan is the month in which the Quran as a guide was sent down to the Prophet with clear signs for guidance and judgment. So every Muslim during that month should spend it in fasting. That month means holy month of Ramzan, and this practice denotes to keeping a fast to mark the revelation of the Quran to Muhammad, means Ramadan. So got the answer? Read the section 5 pillars of Islam. These 5 pillars of Islam. Then come to that images 5 pillars of Islam. That's first one, it is denoting Shahada, means faith. Then Salah means prayer. Then Som or Hon, which means fasting. It is also known as Ramadan. Then Zakah or Zakat means alms giving. Then last one is Hajj or pilgrimage. Now give me answer of these questions. If you have learned that about 5 teachings of Islam and 5 pillars of Islam, he'll give the answer. What are the 5 teachings of Islam? And related to this question, the next question is name one corresponding action to each practice of Islam. The 5 teachings of Islam include Shahada, which is the declaration of faith to worship one God. Then Salah, which is prayer. Zakat involves acts of charity. Then Ramadan involves keeping a fast to mark the revelation of the Quran to Muhammad. And last one is Hajj. It includes the pilgrimage. So Islam teaches that there is one God who does not have a human form and who should not be worshipped as an idol. Now my next question is, who is a prophet? A prophet is the messenger of God. Next question is, what is the meaning of Islam? The meaning of Islam is submission to God or surrender to God. And next is, who is a Muslim? So who follow Islam are called Muslims, or those who surrender to God is known as Muslims. Now, why are practicing monotheism important for the Muslim community? As I told you in the previous section and also in the previous blog about monotheism. Monotheism, for Muhammad, following one God or monotheism was very important. Earlier, the worship of many idols and gods was another factor that caused infighting amongst the tribes. Monotheism would unite the Arabs. Why was community worship important? Community worship. I told you community worship means to pray with others. So community worship was important to reinforce unity among the worshippers and encourage a sense of brotherhood. Got the answer? Then the next question is, why was the fasting of Ramadan practiced? Ramadan involves keeping a fast to mark the revelation to the Quran to Muhammad. So why was the fast of Ramadan practiced? Ramadan was practiced because it marked the event of the first revelation experienced by Prophet Muhammad. How did people practice zakat? Zakat, the meaning of zakat means alms giving, involves acts of charity. So people practiced zakat by sharing a certain portion of their wealth as charity. Got the answer? Now come to the last question. Why is praying in a mosque an important aspect of Islamic worship? What do you think? It may be hard for you or your answers may be vary, but think about this. So why is praying in a mosque an important aspect of Islamic worship? Praying in a mosque is an important part of Islamic worship because it reinforced ideas of community, unity, equality, and brotherhood among the Muslims. It prevented them from engaging in tribal wars like before. So I hope you understood this section, Teachings of Islam. So here, features of Islam. In short, Islam is a monotheistic religion, following one God and against idolatry. Then 5 pillars of Islam: Shahada, Salah, Zakat, Ramadan, and Hajj. Bonus question of today is, children, how many chapters does the Quran contain? So read the section, then you'll get the answer. Okay, so find out answer and don't forget to attempt bonus question. You have to take the correct option. Now read the remaining portion of section Teachings and Practices of Islam, because in starting I told you read the subsection 5 pillars of Islam. Now read the remaining portions of section Teachings and Practices of Islam. The work of today is finish S2 in the workbook and in the notebook write answers. Practice question 4, 5, 6 from the content book. Write your answers with neat and clean handwriting with proper question number, question, and always in starting write the topic name. Okay, children? Stay home, stay safe. Have a nice day. Bye bye and thank you, children.